Hey, good morning, everyone. This is Patsy, and I'm here doing the Love Bite for Virgo for the time period between the middle of November to the middle of December. Okay, so I'm doing this on my Facebook live feed because I was blessed to come to acquire a new PC, but I'm having a little bit of a time being able to videotape it and then upload it to YouTube. And I lost a reading for Aries the other day and Cancer. So I said, you know what? Let me do it this way, and then I can upload it to YouTube later, which I was able to do. And as I was doing that, I thought I had finished, and then I realized that I had neglected my dear Virgo and Leo subscribers. So that I had to rectify immediately. And so here I am this morning, Thanksgiving morning. Thank goodness I don't have to cook because I have an invitation out today, which is lovely. And so I'm going to do this Love Bite right here, live, and then I'll upload it later. And you'll be able to see it there, either on my timeline here on Facebook or on my blog page on Facebook, which is Our Stories Continue, STORIES, Continue, on Facebook. And you can also follow me on YouTube, Imi Patsy. Ia is IYA, Imi, EMI, Patsy, PATSY. And that's on YouTube, or you can follow me on Ia Azula Ego. Ia, IYA, Arzula, ARZULA, Egun, EGUN. You put those in the search bar in YouTube and you'll see me. There's a picture of me, or there may be a picture of St. Monica on the channel, but you'll see my videos and you'll see my face in some nails. So the way this goes, hi Bill, hi Regina, hi Sinerma, hi Samuel, hi Nishan. The way this works is I get 10 cards from the Romance Angel Oracle deck. The first 5 are for you, Virgo, and the second 5 would be your partner, the person you're interested in, or things that you need to be aware of in this in your love relationship. This is a general reading, so it doesn't pertain to everyone, all right? But if it resonates with you, good. It may resonate with you in parts. And this is shorter than the other readings that I do that are general readings, which encompass anything in love, career, stuff going on in the neighborhood even. But this is focused on your love life. People seem to want that, so I have decided to offer that service, and I try to keep it short. But people seem to enjoy it, and I pretty much enjoy doing it too. They're kind of fun. So this is a spread that I kind of made up myself, and seems to be working for me and for my viewers. After this part, then I'll get 5 more cards, at least, from the Conscious Spirit Oracle deck by Ken Dwyer, and then additional information or affirmations from the Until Today deck by Iyanla Van Zandt, and finally postcards from Spirit, which are new cards that just came out recently within the last month or two, by Colette Baron Reed, and get a final direction from Spirit through that. So just let me have a second here, tune into this. Okay, here we go, Virgo. This is your love bite. The first card that came up in this reading for the Romance Angel Oracle deck, this is by Doreen Virtue. This is finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Okay, so this could be talking about basically with a statement. Maybe you're concerned about your money situation, and that could be affecting the way that you're proceeding in your romance. All right, but this card came in the reverse. Okay, so this could mean that money is not a problem for you. That's something that you're not concerned about. And that's good if you're not concerned about money. Or you're not making it a focus of your romance or your romantic life. Your love life is not centered around finances and career. Could also be something about your job. Could be that you're not happy at your job. Next card in this reading was deception. Someone in this relationship is wearing a false mask. So someone's not being honest about what's going on. It could be you, and it could be your partner, or this could be something that you're concerned or afraid about. The next card in this reading that you got was romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. The next card that you got was make the effort. A great love is worth taking the steps that you've been guided to take. But this was in the reverse. So even may mean that you haven't been making the effort in terms of this relationship or these romantic feelings that you're having towards someone. And maybe the deception is that you're being shy about it, and you don't want anybody to know that you have this attraction to this person. Last card in this reading on your line is playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. All right, so this is talking about letting your hair down, okay? Being open to fun. All right, maybe you need to come out of your shell. All right, and show that person or show people the playful side of you. Or maybe you've been working too hard. Maybe you've been working too hard. Okay, let's see what goes on. This bottom row here is the person that you're interested in, or things about the way your love life is going that you need to be aware of or focus on. Let's see how that goes. First card you got here was soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. This was in your the person that you're interested in. This is their line. But this was in the reverse. Hi, Nishan. Hi, Jimmy. Hey, what's up? Regina. It was in the reverse. So this is telling me that this is not your soulmate, or the person that you're with doesn't feel that you're their soulmate. Next card, it got love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Let's see if you can see that better. All right. And your partner got this card. So maybe they're focused on themselves. All right, which is good. It's always good to love yourself first. Everyone should, but not to the point of narcissism, right? But you should love yourself first. And maybe the way that they carry themselves is what attracts you to them. The next card in this reading, new love. A person has stirred your romantic feelings. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. New love. But they got that in the reverse. So perhaps they're not even aware that you are interested because, as I said before, you're not showing it. You're wearing a false face. So this could be someone at work and they have no idea that you're interested in them. Next card, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Okay, pay attention to the red flags. Signs are cautioning you. And they got this in the reverse also. So it could be they're not even paying you any mind. It could be that they're not paying attention to you, and that fell directly under the make the effort card for you, which is turned reverse. So they're not. There's nothing to pay attention to. There are no red flags to look for because you're not making any effort, and that may be a good thing, especially in this era of sexual harassment allegations. Maybe if this is going on at work, you don't need to make any effort. Okay. Or whatever effort you make needs to be subtle, nothing sexual, nothing off color, I don't know, maybe they want us to go back to writing the little notes that we did in kindergarten, like, do you like me? Check yes or no. And then you keep that as evidence later on, guys. I don't know what we're supposed to do, but I know what we're not supposed to do. And we're not supposed to put people in situations that are uncomfortable. We're not supposed to use our positions and power to intimidate people or get them to do things that they have no intention of doing. Okay? It's ridiculous, especially these men with money and power. There are too many people out here selling sex for you to try to intimidate people who don't want to be, who are coming looking for jobs, who are coming looking to better their career, or who are coming looking for advice and mentoring, and you turn around and do something that scars that person. All right. Apparently, some people aren't aware of the impact that these things have on people because they're so selfish and all they're thinking about is their own needs. But I know that there are a whole lot of women, probably more than having, who have had these kind of situations go on in their lives with people who they've trusted. It could be a teacher, it could be a babysitter, it could be an uncle, it could be a parent, a father, it could be a mother, it could be a brother, it could be a cousin, it could be the manager at the McDonald's, it could be the guy at the deli, it could be the pizza delivery person. But in our lives as women, we come into this constant battle that we have to fight against, all right, on trying to be taken seriously and trying to get ahead, and put into situations where you have to compromise your values and your morals in order to be able to put food on the table or to be able to get a grade in the class that's going to affect your career. It's really, really, it's a struggle that women have had to deal with for generations, and it's good that it's coming out and that people are talking about it. I think that we need to there are different degrees of this, just like there's different degrees of murder, manslaughter and premeditated and all these different degrees of murder. There needs to be different degrees of sexual harassment when we're talking about people and these men losing their careers and their futures and their Senate seats and all of this other stuff. we need to talk about it. We need to teach our sons to be more, to be less aggressive and more thoughtful. And we need to teach our daughters to speak up, because it's not only for your sake, it's for the sake of the next person. All right? Because if we can stop this behavior now, then it may not affect, we may be able to save another girl, another woman from having to go through this experience also. All right? And those men who know that their male friends and their co-workers, their brothers, their fathers, whoever is doing this type of stuff, you need to step to your boy. You need to say, look, man, this is not the way to do things, you know? If he's too you know, corny in general to go and get a woman, then let's teach him how to get one, you know, hire a millionaire matchmaker or somebody for him. But this is not how you do things. Okay? And if you're 69 years old and a 28-year-old girl comes to your apartment or your office to do work for you, that doesn't mean that you're supposed to walk around in front of her with yourself exposed in the shower. What, you think that that's like a come on? 70-year-old man, after he got out the shower, there's not too much to be attracted to at that point. What is that? And you should know better. These are educated people. These are educated men. But then there are uneducated men that do this. This is a power thing. Okay, this is a power thing. This is men not being able to control their urges and trying to put women in their place. You know, it's like, okay, well, if you're going to be in the workspace with me, then this is what you got to deal with. Now, I know that part of, you know, being in a situation where you're working with a bunch of men, there are things that we turn our heads to. There are things that we just let go. Boys will be boys type of foolishness. But there comes a point where there shouldn't be a line that's crossed. All right? And when it gets out of hand, you should be able to go to your superiors or to human resources or somebody. But sometimes you're in a situation that the person in human resources is just as much of a creep as the person that you're reporting. All right? There's some institutions and some organizations that sexual harassment is just par for the course. That's how they do. And there are women who allow this, and so it makes the men that do this think, well, this is okay. Because there are some women who will use that to further their own careers or get themselves in a position that they want to be in. So they'll put up with that. And so when you train a man or train an organization that this is acceptable, and the women who don't put up with it are wrong, or they're not team players, you make it harder for everybody else. Yeah, you might not care because it's your situation may be good, but there's another young lady coming behind you that may need the same thing that you need. They may need that tour. They may need that office space, or they may need this or that, or, you know, someone to assist them in this thing. But they have to go through not only the sexual harassment, but the impact that by you doing it, by you giving into it, by you becoming part of it, they have to deal with that too. Because now they become the outcast rather than the sexual harasser becoming the outcast. I don't know why I got off on a rant. I'm sorry. Get back into this reading. Okay. Back to you, Virgo. But something needed to be said and someone needed to hear that. If the situation is going on at your job, if this person is not interested, let it go. If you're not sure, maybe you need to, you know, ask a personal friend of theirs, you know, do you think that they would be interested, or maybe they would go out to lunch with me or something like that. You know, leave them something subtle, a note or a flower or something on their desk. I don't know that could be really called sexual harassment. It wouldn't for me if you left me, you know, a note or a flower or a plant or something. But if the person gives you no rhythm, leave it alone. You already let them know that you're interested, and if they decide later on that they were interested in you too, they'll get back to you about it. And don't feel any kind of way because you didn't get an answer back or because the person said that they weren't interested. There's no reflection on you. They may have other things going on in their life. Everything is not about you. Okay, so again, if that's the situation here, please tread very lightly, because I don't want to read about any of you all in the news or on MSNBC being interviewed, or on Megyn Kelly being interviewed by her silly ass. All right, now, last card, the last position here for your friend. 3 cards came out. All right, so 2 cards came out upside down, reverse. And this was religious factors. Okay, your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing, spiritual path. That was in reverse. And stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And this was in the reverse also. Could be saying that this person is not a very spiritual person, okay, and they're really not interested in those factors. And it could be also that your religion or your race is not the reason that they're not interested. This has nothing to do with that, okay. Could be saying that they're just not feeling it right now. They're not very optimistic or positive about love in general. All right, and the third card, because 3 cards came out in that position, is this could be the one. You already met the romantic partner you seek. All right, so this could be saying that they're involved with someone else, and they're not. That's why they're not interested in the overtures that you may be making, or they're not paying attention because you haven't been being very open about your interest, and they have someone else. They may have already met someone that they're interested in, and that may be, you may be picking that up, and that may be why you haven't been aggressive about your feelings. And thank you for not being aggressive, as I said. Hey, Seda. Hey, Stephen. Good morning. Dwayne and Mitzi. Nashawn, hello. Thanks for joining me this morning. Okay, so we're going to give 5 more cards from the Conscious Spirit Oracle deck. See if it has any additional information to lend to us about the situation for you. All right. Apparently, yes. We got 4 cards just that quickly. These cards are by Kim Dwyer. All right, and it's the Conscious Spirit Oracle deck. One more card, please. And this is for Virgo for the month of mid-November through mid-December 2017. Thank you, Virgo. All righty. So, first card that you got here was Archangel Raphael. I invite Archangel Raphael to bring healing and knowledge into my life. See it? These cards are really pretty. All right. And that was in the reverse. That fell between soulmate for your friend, that was in the reverse, and finances and career. That was in the reverse. Okay, so yeah, there's something that's not being revealed. There's some information that you don't have, is what it is. There's some information that you don't have about this person. And it could be that they already have somebody. You just don't know it. They maybe have somebody at home. They may be involved in a relationship with someone. Could be someone else at the job, and they're just not revealing it. You may not be aware of it. That may be the deception that's going on. Next card in this reading was movement, meditation, movement. Movement, meditation. I celebrate and honor my physical body through dance and movement. Okay, this talks about maybe you need to get out some. Maybe you need to go party and get some exercise. Be out in nature. All right, do some things for yourself. Let your hair down. All right, go to the gym. Get moving. Put on the music and just, let your hair down. You need to be more animated. You need to be more free with yourself. You might be a little tight, maybe a little stuck up. That might be part of the problem here. Or people think that you are because of the way that you carry yourself. You may be putting forward this air of aloofness, and people haven't really seen the real you. Now, I'm not telling you to go to the Christmas party and get drunk and embarrass yourself. Hey, Stephen, I didn't tell you, I'm not telling you to do that. I'm just saying, just try to loosen up a little bit. Okay, but you may need to take some, us here in Zumba classes, something. But move some, go with the flow. Let your hair down. Your own path, 21, this is your own path. Beautiful. I follow my own unique path with courage and strength. Okay? So you're different, you're unique, but you have to stand up in your uniqueness. Don't be ashamed of it. Find out what it's about. Why are you like that? What is your purpose? What is your path? Be courageous. Be courageous. Be willing to figure it out. But you have something to do. You have a path that you're on, that you need to get on to. And it's a unique one. And people may not understand it. But you have your own dreams. Next card that you got in this reading was Sacred Space. I find peace, security, and contentment when surrounded by nature's beauty. Really? Okay. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so that's talking about finding a sacred space outside in nature. Finding a place that you can commune with nature, with the spirit, with the divine. But this came in the reverse. So it's telling me that you don't have a sacred space, that you don't have a place that you can be alone with your thoughts and to make your prayers, or you haven't created a sacred space like that around you. All right, and I advise you to do that. It may be time for you to do that. That fell between pay attention to the red flags for your partner and make an effort in the reverse for you. Both these cards actually were in the reverse. So I think it's telling you that you need to make the effort to get in touch with your sacred side, get in touch with your spiritual side, get out in nature, do some movements in nature, all right, so that you can become more centered, all right. The next card, the last card that we got from the Conscious Spirit Oracle deck is Release. I release that which does not serve my higher purpose with gratitude and love. Let me see if you can see that. So beautiful. And that was in the upright, so that's good. And that fell between these two upside down cards for your partner. Religious factors and staying optimistic. This could be the one. And for you, playfulness. I think it's telling you to release this entire situation, let it go. This person is not interested. They probably have someone else, and you may have your eye on them, but unless they give you some kind of a signal that they're interested in you, I would just leave that alone, mind my business, and release that. Let it go. All right? I'd like to clarify this your own path card for you today, Virgo. So I'm going to be reading from the guidebook that comes with these cards. See if I could hold it so that you could read it, or look at it while I read it to you. That's the best way. Okay. You are a unique spirit and have special gifts to offer the world, but you must follow your own path. Do not allow family, friends, or society to choose it for you. Your path will have obstacles and may seem unsurmountable. The way may seem unclear at times, or it may open up brightly and allow you to see far in front of you. Don't allow yourself to be deterred. Each part, whether difficult or easy, has specific lessons for you. At times, it may require a leap of faith to take the next step. Move along your path with courage and strength, holding the light of your heart out to guide your way. If you stay true to your heart, your soul purpose, you will receive guidance and support from the universe, and your path will become more illuminated. By holding steadfast and true to your path, you will help encourage those around you to follow their own unique paths also. Okay, that's beautiful. All right, so this situation may not be for you, and that's okay because you got other things to do. You have you have a path, and this person may not be part of it, or at least not for right now. And I think it's good that you haven't approached them. Keep it that way. I'm also going to clarify this movement meditation card for you also, Virgo. Standing still, maintaining the status quo, and stagnation are the results of lack of movement. Our physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual bodies can only grow and develop if we move, take some form of action. Movement brings an added spark to life. This card may be an indication that you are not getting enough physical exercise. You are a physical being. Honor your body by walking in nature and dancing and stimulating your heart. Mental movement and action are just as important. Start a new hobby or study further. Do something you've always wanted to do. If you are an exercise junkie, this card may be telling you to slow down a bit. Do not overtax your body. Perhaps you should try an alternative form of exercise. Yoga and Tai Chi are great workouts for body, mind, and soul. Do not focus on your physical body at the expense of your emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies. Okay, so you need to get out in nature, do some walking, get some exercise, all right? Focus on healthy things and not on this. Release this situation, Virgo, and find out what your path really is. But you got a card about playfulness, movement, finding a sacred space. Yeah, so I think that there's a need for you to be more active. And this Archangel Michael card in reverse. Let's see what that says also. Archangel Michael is a number 9. 9 is in Ifa, the number of... Why do I keep saying Michael when I see Raphael? Archangel Raphael. Sorry. Archangel Raphael in the reverse is a 9. And in Ifa, 9 is the number for Ego, for dead, for the ancestors. So this is a message from your ancestors, Virgo. Okay, so I'm going to hold it up in the right way so that you can see this card, which is Beautiful. Here you go. Okay, Archangel Raphael. Archangel Raphael is the angel of healing and knowledge. His name means God has healed. Call upon Raphael to bring mental, emotional, and physical healing to the areas of your life that you are struggling with. Perhaps there is a health issue that you have been ignoring and you need to seek professional help. Don't ignore your body signs that there are imbalances. Raphael supports all of life in this planet. This card could also be asking you to help others find their own path of healing by working with the angels. If you are a healer, bring the light and love of Raphael into the healing techniques you already use to strengthen them. Raphael can help you balance your chakras, boost your immune system, and teach your body to learn to heal itself. Always remember to heal yourself before embarking on a journey to heal others. Okay? That's what Raphael is about. So, again, I think that you need to do some exercising. You need to get out in the world more. You probably do need to see the doctor, do a consultation with the doctor and see what's going on with your circulation. Okay, you might be spending too much time at work, too much time inside, all right, and spending too much time focusing on someone who's not interested in you. You never know. Maybe you'll meet somebody somewhere else, at the gym, at the doctor's office. Again, respectfully and carefully approach them. Hey, Raymond. Hey, Joanne. Okay, so the next cards we're going to get in this reading are going to be the Elanya Van Zant Until the Day cards. All right. And we'll see if she has anything else, if they have any other information that they can share with you. Virgo. As soon as I'm done with this, I think by tomorrow I'll be able to upload this to YouTube. I think it takes a few hours to be able to upload it to YouTube, and then you can see it there. If you're interested in a reading, again, you can send me an email, pbtarot7@gmail.com, and I'll respond to you as soon as I can. I respect myself too much to stay in a situation that doesn't honor me. Okay, come on, Virgo. So that's the advice that you're getting. I respect myself too much to stay in a situation that doesn't honor me. Until today, you may have considered yourself brave for remaining in a dishonorable relationship or situation because you know how to stay. Just for the day, evaluate why you've stayed and whether or not doing so has caused you spiritual pain. So, if you're in a relationship that you know isn't going anywhere, I think it's telling you to show yourself some self-respect, just like love yourself first, right? If this person isn't giving you any rhythm, leave them alone. Let it go. Respect yourself too much to stay in a situation that doesn't honor me. Just because you know how to stay doesn't mean that you should stay. You may have gotten into a habit of allowing yourself to be pining against someone who's not interested in you. You have to learn to let that go. Okay? That's what that's saying. All right, so the last cards in this reading for you, Virgo, are coming from the postcards from Spirit deck. This is a pretty new oracle card deck that came out within the last month or two. It's by Colette Baron Reed. And what it is 52 oracle cards. And each one of these cards are postcards. And on the back are messages from the Spirit. So when we ask questions, the answer is going to come back in the collective. So like if you wanted to speak to a specific ancestor, a specific Agun, and you directed that question towards, I want to speak to Aunt Anne or whatever like that, the answer is going to come back in the collective, meaning that they're going to address you, but they're going to speak as a we. So don't think that you're not getting the answer. You are getting the answer, but remember, your ancestors are generations and generations and generations of people, and whatever your concern is, apparently they discussed it among themselves and come to a consensus, and this is the answer that they decided that they're going to give you today. It may not even correspond to what you're concerned about, but they're going to tell you what it is that heaven wants you to concern yourself with, or the guidance from them. So this is going to be your postcard from the Spirit for Virgo for mid-November to mid-December 2017. Okay, let's see. Something jumped out. All right. So this card, the front of it says, with love, right? And it's got a little postage stamp in the corner here. 2 cents from heaven. So heaven's putting in there 2 cents in your situation. But you asked for it. Dearest you, if you allow your awareness to settle in, you will hear us whispering sweetness and encouragement to you. You will know the truth of things that cannot be discerned through the material world. The receiver for this kind of essential knowing is your intuition, which is not your sixth sense, but your first, the primary navigational system of your soul. You are entering the age of consciousness. It's time to accept that the paranormal is normal. Human beings are multisensory, multidimensional beings. Spirit infuses all things, and your soul's job is to discover these essential truths here on earth where we all agreed to play. Today, trust your spidey sense. Read between the lines. Tune into the stories behind the stories, and your world will show you miracles. Fear not, for we are right here, and Spirit loves you. Trust the invisible. Okay, Virgo, so I guess they're telling you that you need to get more in tune with your spiritual side. You need to get more exercise. You need to get out of the office. If you're in the office, you need to get out more. Don't pursue this romantic interest that you have. If it's at work, just leave it alone. Wherever it is, leave it alone. If the person is interested, they'll come to you. They may be interested in someone else right now, and that's why they're not responding to you in a positive manner. But Spirit is telling you to focus on yourself, focus on your health, focus on your relationship with Spirit, and to release this situation. All right? So that's beautiful. Anyway, thank you so much, everybody. Oh, Joanne, you're a Virgo. Okay, so this is for you. Hi, Marcia. Hi, George. Hi, Laura. So thank you so much, everybody, this morning for joining me for finishing up these love bites for the month of November through December 2017. I thought I had completed these and realized that I had left out my dear Virgo and my dear Leo viewers, and I couldn't do that, so I got up early this Thanksgiving morning. Thank goodness I don't have to cook, and got up to complete these. So as soon as I'm done, I will see how they'll be uploaded, probably tomorrow. And hi, George. Hi. Yeah. Since I'm up and since I'm doing stuff, and since there's a few of you that are up doing stuff too, I think I'm going to finish this video and then come back and we'll just do some readings and maybe answer some questions. I'll shuffle the cards as I talk and see what comes up. I'll just maybe do something general. I don't know. But I'm going to do something this morning since I'm up and I'm awake and I had coffee, which I don't normally have, so that's going to keep me going for a little bit. And let's see what we have to do today. Oh, maybe I'll give a reading, a celebrity reading. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll do a celebrity reading for somebody out there. If you have suggestions of celebrities that you'd like me to read, you can come back and put them in the comments, and I can pay attention to them now because I won't be focusing on the love bites. So anyway, thank you very much, Virgo. Have a great Thanksgiving. I will see you in December for your general readings, and I will also see you at the end of December for another love bite. All right. Thanks for watching, and I'll be talking to you soon. And everybody on Facebook, I'll be back and give me about 15 minutes. Okay. Love you guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.